soon. It's already almost 5, so we have about an hour. So,
1 hour time frame?
Like between now and an hour, we should start seeing something. Because 6 o'clock is showing that it's going to already be almost starting to come over us.
Let's see if you can see that on the channel.
Yep. Turn that down so I don't hear myself.
It looks like a few people are online. Thanks, Bill, for checking in. We'll post that in a couple. Hey, who do we got there, lady? Thanks for checking in. We are back. I know we had some network errors earlier. Had some technical difficulties out here with the cell network. But right now we're outside of Giddings, Texas. We are in a tornado watch area, and also here in about an hour, the weather forecast models are predicting a pretty intense supercell running through this area of was it Lexington and Giddings area. And it's going to get crazy here in about an hour, folks. So just firing up this live stream. It's been a crazy day so far. I guess they had a pretty big tornado up in parts of North Texas, wasn't it?
Yeah, like kind of north. It was around San Angelo it started.
Yeah.
And it just started moving north, about northeast up into Oklahoma. But a lot of tornado warnings off that one.
So, you know, once again, we're east of Austin. We bounced all over the place here in the hill country of Texas, and just trying to find a good spot for these storms that are going to be popping up. And I think we're in a good area here around Giddings, Texas. Once again, we are in the tornado watch area, and it's going to be pretty crazy. This is a view looking southwest, so the storms will be coming from here. You notice there's clouds going by. The moisture feed is directly from the south, and that will probably switch up a little bit and come directly from the southwest, which will help rotate these storms and get them moving. I know there's a line of storms over around San Antonio. Did they make it to Austin yet? They haven't, huh? Those storms?
No, that's what's coming right now with us.
So we'll see what happens, folks. We'll definitely see what happens. But either way, a couple of weather models predicting a pretty good supercell around this area. Yeah, it's been pretty windy. I mean, these are not thunderstorm winds. These are just the general inflow moisture from the Gulf, and it's been like this all day. When these supercells pop up, it's supposed to have wind gusts, straight line winds up to, remember what they said, maybe 80 miles an hour,
yeah,
or so. That's pretty intense. And then you got the tornado risk that is pretty big. Oh, it's just been a fun day, let me tell you. Texas has some spotty areas out here. Somewhat limited cellular networks out here, so we're just kind of dealing with that. But I think we're pretty good here right now. We're in a good spot, and also in a good area for interception of these supercells that are heading our way. Grants Pass, Oregon, out there on the west coast. That's a long ways back. Tempted to just buy a plane ticket and fly back, because man, it is a long drive. We have a shelter to jump in. Well, there's areas for to hide in, I guess, as far as like supersized hail. As far as like tornado shelters, probably not. We're just gonna be watching this as they do come towards us, and I do have a pretty good road network getting out of here or adjusting my location, so that will not be an issue. Thanks here, Charles. I appreciate that. And of course, out here with Missy Mimi's. Say hi, Missy.
What's up, guys?
Are you enjoying Texas weather yet?
Oh, I don't want to leave.
I know.
This is the first time I haven't been cold all day, ever, in years.
Still pretty warm. Well, at least for the most part. It's pretty high dew points and humidity. 73 degrees. Got the dry line working its way from the west over to our area. And did you say about 5:30 or?
Let me do it.
Okay. No
I was
worries.
posting
All right, thank you.
posted to quite a few.
I heard about Jacksboro. It's pretty crazy. Pretty large tornado hit that region. Freebird says hi.
Freebird! Woohoo! What's going on? We're having fun out here. It's been quite a day driving back and forth.
back
We're
and
literally back to where we started.
I know. We should have just stayed where we were, but it's all
But
good.
that's what happens when models change and update
Weather
and
models.
rechange, and they're all conflicting until the last minute. Then they all agree, and it's like, I gotta go all the way back
Yeah.
to where we started in
I
the
know.
first place.
So we got to see a lot of Central Texas back roads.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in position now, and the weather models are all coming to agreement about this location here outside of Giddings, Texas, and the Lexington, Texas area.
Okay, so
Let's see what we got. We're just looking at some computer models here.
So-
Snowing in New Mexico. Woohoo!
this is 4:55.
Mm-hmm.
There's getting okay. So 5. Just wait for it to update here. So come on, do what I want. There, it's like not. It's going really slow.
Mhm.
It's still a little spotty out here. So 6:30. So 6:30. It's still
6:30.
6:30. Looks like to be. It's still
Where it's
still where it should be.
okay.
Sounds about right. Late like that.
Oh, wow.
See, so
So it's still holding together
still
for the
holding
models.
together for the models there. Let me zoom out. I want to see it as a whole here.
Oh man, look at that though.
No, that's all part of it. So 6:15, we get a little bit of it starting.
Mm-hmm.
6:30, 6:45, 7, and on, and then
That's got pretty good tornado signature.
yeah. So that's where it'll start, and then we'll basically follow that. We can follow that northern part of the line there.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Huh.
It's that's what we will potentially be following. So there, watch it.
Mhm.
Just look at it continue. And it gets bigger.
That big storm up there. Isn't there a second line that develops
then-
back here?
Yep.
If I remember right.
So this is so basically that's the squall line is starting by like 1 a.m. It's supposed to be pretty big. So let's see here.
What is it? It's windy out here.
I know. It's starting to ramp up. So that's 8, and then see the line starts to calm, and then to our south that line
Mm-hmm.
begins, and then it comes up like
So
that.
we'll see what this cell does as it comes over this region.
Yeah. If it looks good, we'll follow it.
Yeah, we'll follow it for a little bit, and then
we can even shoot back down a little bit if we want in that.
for that line.
Because we're gonna.
It's supposed to be somewhat stationary.
Yeah, so we could end up going tracks. These ones, right?
Yeah.
So, like on here, obviously moving it like this is like makes it look faster, but it's not.
I don't want to get all the wind in here. So once again, thanks for checking in, guys. According to, yeah, definitely got a bunch coming our way pretty soon. That's for sure. Yeah, because a couple of different weather models are agreeing with this area, and that's kind of where we're going to sit and see what happens. And once again, we're still just outside of Giddings and Lexington area, east of Austin. There's definitely a line of storms forming to the west, headed in this direction. And I say bring on the fun. Bring it on. I'm ready. I am ready.
So they're posted to probably about 8 groups.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm in a ton of weather groups, and I joined like a few Texas groups.
Okay.
So, and I got it on my Southeast Texas weather group. It got approved by an admin too.
Okay.
So, woo-hoo.
Crazy. I think it's going to be, once it starts, it's going to be a fun night.
Right.
It's just the point of waiting for these to arrive.
Heck, it was the positioning that we had to find the right one that was all green.
Oh, there's a guy right there. I think you see him. See him?
Yeah, he probably.
Does he live there?
He might own it, or he could even be the pastor.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, who knows? Well, we got winds up here, just general winds at about 40 to 45 miles an hour. And that's not anything to do with the thunderstorms. That's just a general inflow of the moisture from the south, the Gulf. And once the storms kick up, it's going to be some pretty bad wind damage out here. And that's aside from any tornado damage. So people are probably like, what are you guys doing out here? Well, we're doing a little bit of weather spotting, keeping you guys safe, reporting the stuff to the Weather Channel just in case anything comes your way. He must live across the...
He must live there. He probably owns this.
Or he could be like the pastor or something. Who knows? Who knows? Oh.
It's warm. It was nice. Finally found some weather that agrees with me.
Press your phone real quick for radar. Radar. Let's see what we got here.
Oh. 8. It's all.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Made it easy.
I remember.
Made it easy. It's like I always hit the wrong button, and then I redo it like 4 times.
Yeah.
Well, he was just checking the mail. He must move over there.
Yeah, so there's a line of severe thunderstorms. San Antonio, just west of Austin as well. All this moving to the northeast in our direction. Still in a pretty wide tornado watch area, which stretches south of San Antonio all the way up past Dallas-Fort Worth and almost to Ardmore, Oklahoma, and far east past College Station and the Athens area towards the northeast part of Texas. So a pretty wide area of concern tonight. when it comes to the tornado potential. And I have a feeling things are just ramping up right now, folks. I know there's been a couple tornadoes out there, did some pretty bad damage, but we're getting into the high risk zone of tornado potential tonight. Well, I shouldn't say tonight because it's actually just going to start beginning here really soon.
He's just looking a lot sideways. Being friendly. We
Yeah.
got these out just in case he comes talk to
Oh yeah,
us.
there you go.
In case he's curious. Oh,
What are you guys doing over there
we
now?
got credentials.
Why is there a car from California on my property?
Not by choice.
Not my choice.
Choice the property sitting, but not
Yeah,
the,
I
but
know.
not California.
I know.
It's actually pretty. Let me see that
Yep.
just for a second.
No
I
problem.
want to get pictures.
What do we got there? Let me check the in about an hour, I think things are really going to be firing up here around Giddings.
And that line's really picking up.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at, we're starting to get
What's that? Let me see.
starting to get people around us. There.
So, yeah.
So they must know.
So these storms, you don't have a storm track on. Storm track is the general to show you the direction of the storms.
Oh, it should be on.
I don't think so.
Let me see here. There's watch this warning, storm tracks. Yeah, they're
Really?
on. Yeah.
Are you still underneath the NOAA or?
So hail. Hold on. Let's turn. Let's check that real fast on here. So there's the. It's kind of neat.
Hmm. That one's big. That one's getting pretty big right there.
See the shear.
Yeah. We're waiting, folks. There's definitely we're in that tornado watch area, and I have a feeling there's going to be a couple strong tornadoes around this region here in about an hour. But we're just going to sit here and wait. I'm tired of driving. We've driven back and forth over 150 miles today, just kind of trying to position ourselves for the setup. But I think we're on a safe ground here. Not a whole lot of traffic, and we got a road network out of here if we need to.
Yep.
What do we got?
That tornado in Bowie.
Bowie?
The spotter network is the source there.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 reports there. So, but yeah, storm tracks are on. I guess maybe they just haven't quite updated it yet. Okay, so I'll let you get
All right,
that.
you're good.
can
You
play
are
with-
good.
Play with it all you want.
Once again, sitting, what are we facing? We're facing southwest right now, so the view southwest. The storms will be coming in from the southwest, working their way to the northeast. Definitely a lot of moisture still to work with. Some warm temperatures, and that dry line advancing eastward. It's going to fire up these storms pretty crazily. There's already some big hail with some of these storms. Half-inch hail. It's not too big. Half-inch.
Yeah.
I could deal with that. Where's your
Waiting for
the one weather app?
all
that
my
has
weather
it?
apps are in there.
Right there.
So the one that you're
I
looking
just
at.
want to look
there's-
at real quick here on this.
There's that one.
So this is actually where we're at. It's called Lincoln, Texas.
This
So
is-
that's the area
that's
in between the
yeah.
between Giddings and Lexington.
Lexington looks. If it keeps that track, it's gonna get hammered.
Tornado watch. Tornado watch in effect until 10 tonight.
Or you know it, we're going to be hearing tornado warnings.
I wonder if this town has a tornado warning system here.
I don't know.
Hopefully they do. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out here, folks, until the action arrives. Just wanted to also jump on and let everyone know we're safe from earlier. I know we lost service all of a sudden.
For a little bit.
For quite a while. But it was kind of hard. I tried to go live a couple times, but the signals out there was pretty spotty. Do we have a place to stay tonight? Not really. We really don't.
We're
because,
basically chasing through the night.
Yeah, we're going to probably be up a good portion of the night chasing the squall line that will pretty much stall out just to the east of here. And it's just going to dump a massive amount of rain and quite a bit of lightning and still the tornado potential overnight. So we're going to be up all night kind of watching that. Where we end up, I don't know. We'll just figure out the accommodations from there. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. It's definitely fun because California is pretty boring when it comes to weather. I think back where we live, we're supposed to have highs in the low 90s and dry.
Yeah.
No rain in sight there in California, so.
And a dry north wind.
Yeah, pretty. When we get a north wind out there, it's really dry and it heats things up.
Yeah.
It's not a cold north wind, it's a hot north wind. Yeah, Freebird. Yeah, I was. Who am I with? Who are you with? What do you mean? Am I with the other beautiful lady here in the car? That's Missy Mimi's, if you're wondering, a YouTuber as well. Her first time out here in Texas, chasing these big storms.
Let's see here.
Man, are these clouds zipping by? It's crazy. Still showing about the same.
Let's see here. So, it's crazy when it updates. So 5:30, 6. So we start 6:30. It starts coming in. 6:50, 7. So weird.
See that real quick? What time is it right now? 5:10.
Isn't it weird how it changed like that?
So this one's still here, right? It's still kind of showing that one, but
Yeah.
not.
But I notice it starts shifted a little bit to the like I said, with it coming in, we can watch it and just see, I guess, what it does.
What's building up behind you? Anything? There is, but it's what in the world happens there?
I know, you see that?
Jeez, that is crazy.
Within that amount of time, though, we could drop south, you know, if absolutely necessary. So
Yeah.
crazy how it keeps shifting like that.
Yeah. Or we may have to go back north. I mean, it's hard to say at this moment.
Yeah.
The storms are definitely getting...
it could update again and be right here again.
Yeah.
So I say we just wait it out.
Wait here and see what these look like. I mean, they're definitely developing, and there's a pretty good line of them. So, weather models, they change left and right.
Oh, yeah, and then end up back where we are anyway. What's the other one you used? Come on. You want to use that one?
Which one's that? Oh.
That way we can compare it to what you were looking at earlier.
This is the area right now, I'm guessing. I don't know. I think at this point, I think we need to just watch the live radar and see exactly where these things are going.
Yeah.
And forecast models they're sometimes all over the place.
Yeah. They're very conflicting. All of them. So yeah, we'll just watch that and see what develops.
I think we're in a good position. We're going to stay here. I don't want to involve myself in Austin right now.
Yeah.
With massive traffic around.
Yeah.
Around quitting time, driving in severe storms. That would not be good to pull into Austin at this moment.
So we can just watch that and see what it does.
Yep, we're just going to sit here.
Something develops and we'll just get on it.
Exactly. It's not too far out at this moment. I'll put this stuff into motion. See, these are all kind of heading to the northeast. If anything, this is probably going to turn into a massive squall line with embedded supercells. And then as it comes into the favored environment, though, they definitely could start rotating.
Yeah.
And getting that, getting the tornado potential there. It's a waiting game.
Yep.
Pretty much a waiting game. So Missy Mimi's just had, well, a little bit ago when we were out, what was that town we were in? Caldwell?
Caldwell.
They had a Whataburger. And this is actually her first time trying a Whataburger because, you know, we're from California. I've had it a couple times when I'm out here storm chasing. And she what's your feedback on that compared to In-N-Out?
It's pretty good, but I'm sorry to say In-N-Out I like better.
You like better?
Yeah.
In-N-Out's better?
Yeah.
They got good food. I mean,
oh, yeah.
It's pretty decent. The Whataburger is pretty good too. So
it is. It's good in its own way. But if you had, I don't really like how they try to compare them, to be honest.
Lots of Whataburger. Well, it's a restaurant out here in Texas, Oklahoma. I think they got some in the Arizona, New Mexico region as well. We don't have them in California, but yeah, it's just it's a fast food restaurant. It's kind of like a Sonic. Who else is there? In-N-Out. So there's always like a which is better, you know. You see it on social media a lot.
I don't really think they should do a comparison because they taste totally different.
Yeah.
And like yeah, whoop-de-doo, there's no in and outs out here.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I think they do have in and outs out
do
here.
they?
I think.
I haven't seen any. From what I hear,
Whataburger,
there isn't any
right?
south of a certain area. But Whataburger is good, but I don't think they should do comparisons between them because they're each unique in their own way, in a way. He is pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see here what we got on the radar. In and out in Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, just because one weather model shows something
Yeah, it
doesn't
mean,
necessarily. These
That's what
supercells
I
are
mean.
still pretty discrete and individual. So if they hold up like that, man. Just coming into Austin, it looks like some of these severe thunderstorms are going to make for a traffic nightmare over there. San Antonio, just east of San Antonio, getting in on severe thunderstorm. Once again, all these headed off to the northeast. Redwood, San Marcos area. What's this big yellow? That big yellow line.
That's the
Is it a severe thunderstorm watch?
no, I think that's the outer line of the risks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. There we go. That's better.
One thing I've learned while I'm out here is that weather models are not 100% accurate.
Yep.
They could say one thing. You could go like 100 miles one way to where a storm shows up on a map or on a predicted map, and it's not there. It's like 50 miles this way. So it's just definitely best to look at live radar and get a good view of storm motion from there and development.
You're not first, you're last.
Right. So here's a little cool thing just put out from National Weather Service, tornado warning. Got to know the difference between a tornado watch and a warning. Tornado watch means conditions are favorable for the development of thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes. And tornado warning is
Thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado that is imminent.
mm-hmm.
Those are 2 questions on my test.
On your spotter network test.
I had to know the difference between a watch, warning, and an advisory. Lightning strike.
We're at
Detected within range from Brady. Last available location.
oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't want to know that. I want to know what's going on right here.
Probably have to open the app and then update it.
Yeah.
So anyway, once again, folks, we are just outside of what is it, Giddings?
Giddings, yeah.
Giddings, Texas, Lexington area. Waiting on this line of storms heading in this direction. May have to shoot north a little bit. I'm not for sure. Excuse me. Woo.
forgot we were
Yeah,
streaming
I
on
know.
that. I'm like, what happened? Goodness.
I'll show you guys outside real quick. It's gonna be windy, so stand by for a minute, okay? Stand by. So there's a lot of stand by for a second here, folks. There's a lot of moisture up there coming in from the south, and it's definitely going to be an interesting few hours tonight. So I got French fries, cold French fries. Oklahoma 51 and dew point of 49. Yeah, you guys are getting the cold air. Somebody said there was snow over in New Mexico. Watch for cows, right? There's a bunch of cows out here. Let's hope we don't have flying cows. That would not be good.
Right?
I think that's the mailman right there. In a Jeep. That's pretty cool.
Right?
Now he's going to have to walk all the way back over there. Because the mail is finally here. Let's take a peek here real quick and see what's going on. See, that one weather model could change like in 20 minutes. It could change in half an hour again.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly the way it is.
there's a tornado warning here around Wimberley. Yeah, definitely. That storm is, wow. Got tornado warning just coming in also for, what is this one? McQueenie, Geronimo area. All those folks are underneath a tornado warning. This area is just to the northeast of San Antonio.
It's around the line that's going to hit us.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to hit us.
Austin, underneath a severe thunderstorm warning, it looks like. Just about. Austin's going to get hit. They're going to get slammed from this, the tornado warning storm.
Yeah.
See that? There's definitely a tornado on the ground just by looking at the dynamics. It looks like it's just gone through south of Wimberley. See that? Yep. See the rotation? It's pretty crazy. That is headed towards the kind of heading off to the northeast towards Mountain City, Bear Creek, and Shady Hollow area, and also Austin in the view. So we've got to watch out around the Austin area pretty closely. It's a bad time for a severe warned storm to roll through there. Got massive amounts of traffic heading home.
Right. Jeez.
Hmm?
That one is like, that just popped up,
Mm-hmm.
heading straight at us.
Yeah, storm
Yeah.
track.
Expires in 4 hours.
Hmm. No.
No, that's the storm watch.
Yeah.
Trying to click that though. The watch sometimes overpowers that, so I have to shut it off. We already know that we have a watch, so I'm just going to turn it off real fast so I can click that storm track here. This. Max hail on this one so far.
3/4 of an inch. So if this line holds together and continues in our direction, that's good. But if they remain separate supercells, then we'll have to do some adjustment here for the location. Bryan, Texas. You're still within that zone. Caldwell. What do we got? Severe thunderstorm, Oklahoma. Watch. Just came through.
Just click back to that.
Okay.
They'll keep popping up. Storm Prediction Center's covering all of it, so anything they post will come through. National Weather Service, so on and so forth.
Okay. What time we got? 5:30. 5:30. So we got storms heading over this way from the southeast or southwest, heading to the northeast towards this region here of Giddings. And depending on if these hold together or not, we may have to reposition here for a little more of an intercept, because there's the bottom two cells, or at least two of these thunderstorms, are tornado warned. We got one tornado warning near Seguin, Seguin.
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 I hope.
McQueenie. Looks like that tornado just passed. Oh man, look at that! Holy smokes! Looks like Seguin possibly just missed that tornado. Almost looks like went to the south, but it's hard to say for sure. That tornado warned storm is headed towards the Kingsbury area, and also it looks like lolling all this area just to the northeast of San Antonio, up north towards the Austin area. There is a tornado warned storm headed towards the Austin area. They are not in a warning yet, but that supercell is kind of advancing in that region of Austin. Right now that cell is kind of headed towards the Mountain City area, and that on radar looks as though there's a definite tornado on the ground there as well. I'm looking at the super res velocity model. Mountain City, definitely got to be prepared there. It's headed in your direction. Is that the direction from right down there?
So it's coming in from there.
We are southwest right now.
Yeah, right? Then why is it doing that?
Let me
This
see.
is showing that
Let me see
we're
here.
facing.
Shows that we're facing that way, right?
Yeah, and then when I point it that way, that's the way it's. Which makes no sense
Yeah.
because
Well, there is that could be right. The compass on this model could be, or on this car could be just off a little bit.
I was gonna say, I was like, what? So it's coming from there. It should be coming from over here.
I'm gonna turn around a little bit here.
Okay.
From that direction?
So right, it should be coming from over here, that direction.
I'm just gonna back up here a little bit.
Let's see, now we're facing east.
Facing east?
And then north. See, northeast. And the car's right on that aspect. Maybe it's just off by a little bit. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, no. Who's that? Somebody's spamming the channel.
Really?
Want to get on chat real quick and block these guys?
Yep. Just waiting for it to respond.
I think I may have got him, I don't know.
It's so weird. Come on. Just do what I want. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, you got him.
Let's see. I'll double check
You
and see.
deleted them.
From this person. Okay, good.
Are they hidden?
Yeah. Yep. Except for this one here.
What in the world? Talk about.
How do you?
Goodness.
Crazy, huh?
Good Lord. That's all I can say.
So we're just watching the radar, folks. Just kind of hanging out here near Giddings and keep forgetting the name of that town.
Which one?
The one, Giddings and
Lexington.
Lexington. That's right.
And we're in Lincoln.
We're kind of in Lincoln area. And just watching this line of severe thunderstorms and tornado warned storms to our west advancing in this direction. So we're just kind of playing it by ear. Don't want to go westward towards them right now because of the high populated regions of Austin and areas along I-35. Just going to be it's going to be a madhouse of traffic nightmare. That's the last thing I want to do is get stuck in heavy traffic when there's a potential tornado headed towards me. So avoiding that area for now. We're going to see what the storms do.
Position like right here.
Once they get past the the populated areas.
It's about over a little more about there.
In that region?
Yeah. It should be like right in here. Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see here.
Oh, it's funny, like it keeps spinning like circles, but it's like It's because my phone, it's trying to catch up with the Wi-Fi or data.
What in the world?
I know, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Let's see what we got. The severe threat continues across Tornado Watch 54. Large hail, damaging gusts, and tornadoes may accompany any mature storm within the watch. A corridor of greater severe potential is likely developing near Austin and will progress northeast through the remainder of the afternoon.
Ooh, so we're in that little...
In this area right here. Greater tornado potential. That's where that red, the red area is on your map.
Looks like it's kind of moved over. Or yeah, that arrow, yeah. It's with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's go back to your weather
As
model.
as it progresses through there, it'll increase due to the favorable conditions. I checked the other one. Go out of that and go over. Here, let me see.
Yep.
So, like that.
No cows yet, Robbie.
Come on, phone. Be nice to me.
I know.
From the looks of it, though, that line may just be slightly to our south, so we won't have to go much further, because technically it's still within the area of Giddings.
Oh, the one to the south? Okay.
So we probably, if you want, we could reposition to Giddings.
Well, let's see what these do first.
Unless you want to wait.
I mean, we've jumped all over the place today. And I want to see how these storms react
with the live radar.
Yeah, once they get further away from where they're at right now, and hopefully we'll get a better angle of where we need to be.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day further east in Louisiana. It's going to be another severe weather day and threat of tornadoes in that area. But we are not done with tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight's going to be a pretty crazy night. You can zoom into the regional view. So there's that split in the line. You see that? It's kind of odd, but then it sits there and just...
Yeah, that southern line just keeps back building. You see that? The squall line. So no matter what, we may end up on that southern one anyway. But we'll see once it starts really getting in here. How's the live looking?
pretty good.
How's the live radar?
Oh. Let me see here. So, man, look at that tornado hook. See that?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal. It's definitely got a tornado right there. Just east of Seguin, headed towards the Kingsbury area. The southern storm right here is kind of heading in our direction, though. You see that?
Yeah.
So who's to say that this one's not going to stay discreet and reach this area?
We'll just let it play out.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see. kind of taking more of a southward turn towards us. That's going to be the southern end. So if anything, it's going to split right here.
Yeah.
We'll see where this one goes. So yeah, just a waiting game. It is almost 6 o'clock out here in Texas, just outside of Giddings and Lexington area, around Lincoln. Kind of waiting on this line of tornado-warned storms to head towards us. Let's see what we got here. Need to clean your, see how it came out blurry?
Thank goodness.
Huh? Thank goodness. You gotta keep your camera lens clean, Missy. That's a must if you're gonna get some good quality photos.
I think it's the moisture.
The moisture?
In the air.
No, it's not. Can you delete that one, please?
Never.
Delete.
That's just for me.
Delete.
Just for you, or it's just for me, okay?
Let's check that predictive radar and see what we got. Let's check the predictive radar. Let's see.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Now what is that goes? See how those are always changing?
Yeah, so...
I mean, it's changing left and right.
Yeah. We're like right in the middle of
I know.
this.
That's if those die.
Yeah.
If that southern cell dies, but I don't see them dissipating like that.
I don't either.
I mean, these are supposed to be long track supercells, and they've remained.
Yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on it.
Wow, definitely getting windy right now.
Right.
Much stronger wind. See, there's that southern one. This area right here, Lexington is right there. See, if we had to go back there, that's only a few miles back up north to catch the trailing end of that tornado warning. So we'll see. It's a
waiting game.
It's a lot more difficult than you probably thought, right?
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people come out here. I'm going to see a tornado.
Well, I know, like I knew the hardest part was just waiting and positioning. Like, it's much better if you know exactly, like, once you get on it.
Yeah, once the storm forms. But
Yeah.
like I say, the initiation could be anywhere.
Exactly.
In this case, it looks as though initiation formed a little bit further west than predicted. But there was also some areas in northern Texas that weren't really in the
zone at all.
And they had tornadoes up there. So it just all depends. Mother Nature is going to do what she wants, and we can't forecast it 100% at all. We can look at weather models like we do all the time.
We have all day, and it's just all changed back to back to back to back. It's all been conflicting. So it's definitely a watch and see type of thing. No doubt.
But anyway, folks, we at least have one, maybe two tornado-warned storms headed towards us from the southwest. Right now, they are about ready to hit the Lowling area. See what the tornado warning actually says here. Severe weather statement, National Weather Service, Austin. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. for northeastern Guadalupe County. Radar indicated rotation from this tornado warned storm, but definitely on radar on the super res velocity shows some major rotation there south of Kingsbury. If you're in Kingsbury, definitely take shelter for that area. The storm is headed towards see that hook echo? I mean, that's what you look for when you see.
It just wrapped in too. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It updated and wrapped inward. So there's some massive rotation.
Also heading to Lowland area.
Here, good Lord. I got it.
Okay.
I'll get on there. Goodness. Can we change it to subscriber mode for now?
I think I have it on subscriber mode.
For how many days out?
I'm not for sure. I think it's just on. Thanks there, Edith, for doing that. Lane, thanks for being on top of that, taking care of the unfortunate spammers. Unfortunately, it's going to happen, right? There's always going to be spammers out there. But thanks for being quick here. It's kind of hard to do it on this end when we're streaming, and also
apparently this isn't the only place that spammer's doing it. It's doing it elsewhere too.
I'm sure.
Probably like different feeds.
Yeah, so there's been a new tornado warning with this one that's headed towards us for Lowling area. Also includes what is this, Harwood, and also, man, if you're in Lowling, you definitely got to be taking note of what's going on around you. I'm not for sure how big that town is, but
they just put a tornado signature on it. That
is headed directly, well, yeah, it's got rotation, so it's going to do that. I've seen storms pop up in California that are just a little bitty cell, and they put a tornado symbol on it. So I don't really trust that. We can see it.
If you click on it, though, it'll let you know if it's been reported by a spotter or not. Like
this
if it's
one right
been,
here?
if it's been verified.
This just picks up the sheer velocity.
But whenever
like
it pops up, if you do that, it'll verify it if it's on the ground, and it'll say verified and say spotter network.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
It's kind of cool how you do that. So then
it's way off of the rotations over here, though. Not for sure why they put it over there.
Right.
It's a little on the odd side. But anyway, got a tornado warning.
Doing that, you're fired.
Got a tornado warning headed right towards us here from the southwest. I think that storm's going to hold together, I believe. We will see here shortly. A bunch of severe storms further north. looks like Austin. Where's the Austin area? Austin area. Look at this, is in the tornado warning right now. City of Austin, Sunset Valley, Lost Creek, all in a tornado warning currently. That is pretty crazy, and got to be some, looks like some hail with that as well, about an inch size hail. That is not going to be fun for the folks traveling home during rush hour. I mean, it's 6 o'clock almost.
Yeah.
Everyone getting off work. Wow, what a nightmare. No thanks. I'm definitely not going to go to that area. But we are going to sit right here and wait for these storms to reach us. So that's kind of what we're doing here, folks. I should probably take a nap, huh? Take a little nap. Oh, goodness.
Wake you up when the storm's here.
Oh, it's just, we've done a lot of driving. We drove here from California, from Northern California. So add that few hundred miles onto the chart. And yeah, it's just been a fun couple days.
They just put on this one 2-inch hail.
For which one? The southern cell?
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Let me see.
While it's in motion.
Let's see here. It's staying about steady. The storm track has actually shifted south a little bit. So that storm could come directly over this region. It's got plenty of moisture to work with. It's still super by itself. I think we should stay here and
play it out.
Yeah, and see what happens here. We're getting really close, folks, on this
and we have more coming up from
tornado warned storm to our southwest. It's headed directly to us. Right now it's currently in Lowling. Pretty certain that it's dropped a tornado.
I might be able to tell the distance right now
See
between
how far it is from here.
So,
I mean,
so where would you like me to measure from?
let me see. Let me look here real quick.
Get out of here real fast.
Where are we at? Up here?
Yeah, so click that first. Yeah, okay, that works.
So it's a good 40 miles or so.
Yeah.
Let's see, if we were to attempt to intercept that, we would have to, like I say, I don't know if this one's going to continue to go south.
Yeah, so we got to kind of wait to see what it does.
Yeah. I mean, from here,
frames.
From where we're at, though, we have a pretty easy access to our west, south, northeast, all sorts of road networks here. I'm tempted to...
I'd maybe give it a couple more frames. Yeah. Probably 2 frames.
I'm thinking around possibly, it's headed, the storm track's just around the Giddings area.
Yeah, want to just head down there?
No, let's wait here.
We'll wait till the next frame.
Yeah, there's also a couple new tornado warnings up north of Austin. Man, those guys are getting hammered around Jarrell, Georgetown area. But the tornado warning up north is, there's 2 of them. For, what do we got? Which county? North Central Williamson County in South Central Texas. Looks like it was located near Sun City, moving northeast at about 30 miles per hour. Radar indicated tornado. So this is just a line of tornado warned storms. There's at least, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornado warnings. on these storms that are just to our west and southwest, and they're all generally heading to the northeast in this direction, folks. So we are kind of just waiting here in location here around the Lincoln area to see where this thing is going to go. We got a couple different access routes here to take if we need to. We got another tornado warning back behind that. That's crazy right there. Let's see here. What's going on? Press play, but there's nothing.
Just waiting on the data to catch up.
Oh, there we
basically.
go. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we should just wait for this one and see. If anything, we may have to go south a little bit, but we'll see.
It's not far to drop south though.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's going to dissipate as one weather model is showing. I mean, it's too much moisture for those things to feed off of. You've got the upper level jet stream right now pushing it up into the northeast.
Oh my gosh. See how moist it is.
Oh yeah. Not around the computer though.
No. I'm gonna put it up here.
The humidity is pretty high out here right now. Or you know what, if you want, let's go ahead and I don't know. I'd hate to move and have to
come back.
We'll
just give it a few frames and see if it's going to shift.
Okay.
Because that would probably be the best bet.
Yeah, we may
be patient.
Yeah, it's hard to though.
I know. I
mean, we could take off here right now.
But I mean, like I said, it's not that far down there, and these are supposed to be slow trackers.
Yeah.
Slow. So I mean, we're gonna catch it if we have to drop south, no problem. So we'll definitely give it a second, just in case he turned back around. Goodness.
I know.
I think probably one more frame will tell us which direction it's gonna head.
Mm-hmm.
Could end up hitting us, or that.
Or it could go south. I mean.
Yeah, it could shift. So we'll just drive right into it.
Let's check out the predictive radar once again, see if it's been updated.
That thing scares me.
What's that?
That predictive radar.
Right, it changes every 5 minutes here. I'm still showing. Still showing that cell move up to the north of us here.
Yeah, so we'll just wait it out. Yeah, definitely. Just wait it out. It was looking real nice earlier, and then boom. It's different.
DQ.
Hi, DQ. Woohoo. See, the nice thing is, worst case, what in the world? It's weird how it does that. So if for some reason we're kind of in between here in Lexington,
Mm-hmm.
if if it does end up shifting to the north,
Wait a minute, let me see the road network here.
then it'll go straight back up.
So if we were like within this region around Page, we could either shoot north or back down south if we had to.
Or just or be right in it. Either way.
I think we should go.
Or just go a
wait a
little
minute,
bit.
we're on this road. We have to go back a little bit and then hit.
Back up that way.
What's the name of that town down there? Page.
Page.
Let's look. Where's your maps at? Type in Page and see.
Maps are right there.
It's only 7.4 miles, so want to
shoot that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna reposition here, folks. Should keep service, hopefully. If not, we'll keep trying and see how it goes. But we're gonna reposition just a little bit closer. We're gonna go try to intercept this tornado warned storm that is to our southwest. I mean, we could sit around and wait for it all day. What's it say?
You can use it.
Let's see here. So we're at here. Gotta go left. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
That's what it's all about. Teamwork. Whoa. We're gonna go this way. I'll let you go that for now.
When we stop up here, you probably should tighten that.
Yeah. Well, I'm on a slant. It's almost, the camera's not crooked, folks. We're actually on a slant of a hill. Kind of crazy out here. Let's go ahead and go this.
So we're gonna, at the stop sign, we're gonna take a right.
All right, okay.
Oh, that's a flooded hole.
How far we got on this road?
About
12 miles?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it might have brought us around there when there might be a turn there unless it's closed. So once we get up near Page,
Yeah.
there's like a little, I don't know if it's like an intersection or something, but we'll find out when I get up there. Where we can either turn into it or it takes us all the way back around. So weird. So we'll see what it is when we get there.
Okay.
Check this one. This one. Just waiting for the latest update. I feel like it might be shifting to the north
To the north.
track slightly, but like I said, we'll see. Page would put us closer for
Okay.
sure,
And
so
then do we have northern track?
it looks like it.
Okay.
See, there's Page, and then it would put us directly in it.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
either way, we're either going to be completely in it or just slightly to its south. Either way, but there's the updated. Stop that. That's the latest. is weird because the storm track right here is pointing towards the opposite direction the clouds are, or the line is moving. I don't know. It's weird. Omega, the radar that we're using today is just spotty. They've had issues this morning where it wasn't working like at all as far as data goes. So and then storm tracks this morning were backwards.
I know. I see that.
So
Little technical errors.
Yeah. Not the day for that.
No, definitely not. The good thing about when you're streaming on the mobile devices, it will automatically reconnect, or at least attempt to.
Yeah.
On the GoPro, it
shuts off.
does some weird stuff. Are we still going straight? Yeah, 7.4 miles. So anyway, folks, we are en route to the tornado warned storm to our southwest. Going to try to intercept this thing. Uncertainty on if it's going to track north or south of our prior location, so we're going to get a little bit closer and see if we can't
run with it.
Run with it, exactly.
We just went into here,
tornado
and
warning.
then we were issued a tornado warning even on our
on the map.
on the maps.
Wow.
So it must be nearing.
We're gonna watch ourselves for sure, Lane. Definitely gonna be safe about it, but also need to get right up towards it so we can experience it a little bit better. You can watch it on TV or YouTube all the time, but there's nothing quite like being in a tornado warned storm, right?
Right. My mom said there was tornadoes reported by Dallas.
By Dallas?
Yeah.
She may be talking about the one that was west up there.
Yeah.
I can't. Was it?
Probably near it.
Was it Jonesboro or?
Jonesboro, I believe.
What's the temperature? 75 degrees out here where I'm at right now. 75.
And high humidity.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're
Very
east
nice.
of just east of Austin, but we're headed towards the tornado warned cell, which is. Let's see. Here's that. Is that the updated one?
Let me see if it updated 6/11. So it just updated now.
Yeah.
So very slow track for sure.
It is going slow, huh?
So we're starting to get near it. See the edge.
Is there another road network that goes closer to it?
So once we get into Page,
We have like another southwest option from there, or maybe even
I believe
west.
honestly, if we stay on this road past Page,
Yeah.
it goes down this way, like through it.
Okay.
So we'll definitely let me check the maps here. Yeah, see this road. So according to post, be nice to me. Or we can stay on this road and it takes us down here into it.
Okay.
So I mean,
So
we
is this the
can.
one to stay on?
So we can either stay. Yeah, this one. So
Stay on this road.
we can we can take 290, which is the main route that I'm not sure if that's a highway.
Further west.
Yeah, it goes further west. And
we'll take this one right here that goes down into it.
Yeah, it goes.
What's the name of this one?
This one is 21. Let's see here. So, back on
Yeah,
there.
if this disconnects, we'll definitely try to restart this ASAP. Good thing about the cell phone, if it does lose service, it's not going to end the stream.
So that's the road that we want to continue on.
Okay.
See how it takes us that way.
Just guide me.
And it literally
Lead
takes
me the
us,
right way.
It'll take us like right there.
Okay.
Into
So
Bastrop, which is Bastrop is right there in the midst of that main cell that we want to get in.
Okay, so we just stay on this road.
Just stay on this road.
Alrighty.
Do you want me to route us to Bastrop so we don't get lost?
Yeah. 'Cause there's a town coming up here in a minute.
What is that? What is that enclosure? Okay, so let me double check this really quickly. Oh, so the Highway 71
Yeah.
here is closed from 21 over. We're not going that way. So if we have to track back this way, we need to make sure that we can get back up that direction because this road is closed down 71.
Okay.
So south.
So straight
So-
from here.
Let's see, tracking us there now. So go. There you go. I'll let you hold that. There's light here, and then yes, we continue straight. If you need it, it's there. You can hold it, whichever you prefer.
Sounds good.
I'll share my phone with you all.
Getting some big raindrops. I have a feeling we're going to be coming into the hail side of
Look
the
at that.
storm. There's a storm over there, folks, on the horizon. I'm sure you guys can see that. This is a tornado-warned storm that we're heading into. And I'm sure we're going to get a little bit of hail coming in directly into it, so hopefully it's not too big. But
We'll find out.
we got to get closer, so hang on, hold tight.
So where we're headed is about 14 minutes.
Okay.
It's not bad. Basically into it. Here we don't want to go that big road.
Is there still a tornado warning on this on that cell?
Oh wow, yeah, it's been extended.
Oh wow.
So
where are we at?
We're right there.
We're just coming into the tornado warned storm here. You can see some raindrops coming in.
So my mom, we're gonna drive basically right into it.
Driving right into
I
it.
said, you watching? You watching the stream? She's probably sitting on the edge of the couch.
Right. What are you guys doing?
You guys are crazy. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm gonna spray on some Rain-X, folks, in hopes that we can just get these raindrops rolling off the window. So stand by for a second. You got it.
Tornado warning in this area until 7 p.m. Central Time. Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room of the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter to protect yourself from flying debris. area at the time. So our phones kind of went crazy. Just wrapped in this.
Oh, jeez.
Pull it up and it all falls.
Haven't hit any hell yet, but I see the radar. We'll check that, make sure. Still tornado warrants, huh?
Yep.
Kind of.
Oh, it's worked. So it's pushing that way.
Okay.
So it's staying, I feel like it's staying on track slightly, but very slow. Very slow moving. So yeah, we're gonna be heading directly.
Storm track still shows to the south, though.
Yeah, look at that. That's on the south. That's
Oh,
back
wow.
there.
That's crazy.
So what we could do is, it would be crazy, but we could go to the straw and it takes us right here and then cut through it
That'll work.
down
That'll work.
and it'll take us straight
That'll
to
work. That'll work. We'll go ahead and set that up.
Okay. So let me so we're coming up in there now. This angle so I can read the road numbers properly. What we'll end up doing is basically going through, following this road, and it'll literally, the same road will take us down.
Oh, the same road will? Okay. Some pretty good gusts here from this outflow.
So it's gonna route us to couple people are taking that same route through.
Once again, folks, we're kind of driving head on into a tornado-warned storm just outside of What's this town up here?
This is this East.
What is it?
Bistrop?
Bistrop? How do you spell it?
Bistrop. B-A-S-D-R-O-P.
Oh, Bistrop.
So there's the cell back there.
Wow. That's why?
That's the cell back there behind the moisture.
Oh, wow.
I can see it.
I know, it's massive cumulus.
Crazy how it opens up.
Trees, that's all we need.
Right?
Bunch of trees in the view. Woo! Especially on a tornado warned storm, right?
Right.
I love trees, but not when I'm storm chasing.
Yeah.
We just stay on this road?
Yeah, it's routing.
Oh,
It's routing us. I dropped a pin to that road, and then we'll continue on, and I'll be able to find the next road to do it. I just wanted to at least get us on it so I can route us.
Look at that massive cumulus nimbus cloud over there. See the base? Not the base, but the, man, that is huge.
Over there too.
Sucking up all the moisture though, creating clear
Yep, I
skies
see it.
behind it.
See it moving. So we have 3 stoplights to go through.
Okay.
So we'll stay on this road.
So how do we drop south from here?
So keep going, see there?
Yeah.
And then up here, and then after we get up here, we'll make a right, and then go up past here, and then at the text, like right here, take a left. So just up here. After we get past the street lights. And we'll get down and drop straight into it off this main interstate. We don't want to be in this.
Yeah, definitely not.
Let's check the storm tracks.
Yeah, we do that there.
Yeah, and that'll send us that way. See, they're taking that road too. And then we'll go like right to the center. Look at that.
Continue on to Chestnut Street.
At least it's talking to us so we can still check radar.
I know. Right?
There's a couple pop-ups unless that's...
That's
Intake. What's that?
That's some type of intake right there, but
That's-
that's from the cell to our north.
Yeah. I
See
can
that
see
tail?
it all. Yeah, I can see that tail on it. And then the build up here.
Yeah.
And nimbus over here. It's crazy.
Sucking in a lot of that low level moisture up in the air.
That's a massive inflow tail.
Mm-hmm. Don't think we'd see that in California.
No, this is about the size of Northern California. One of them. Anyway, it looks like.
In 1.4 miles, turn right onto West State Highway 71 Service Road.
Be nice if we hit all of the rest of them green.
I wonder why it didn't take us through the main highway, and avoid all the city streets. See
In
that?
1 mile, turn right
That would've
onto
been
West
quicker.
State Highway 71 Service Road.
Because I think that's the highway.
Yeah.
This takes us, I think, beside it, right? I think we can turn to the next one, only hit one of them. So if we go straight that way, it'll take us to that road.
Oh,
I think this was the quickest route. That's what it did. Oh, wow. Feeling my adrenaline a little bit. Who's going?
There we go. Green light. So yeah, this cell that you see up there in the background, sucking in all that low-level moisture, creating the massive cumulus clouds up there. Is our cell to the north. We're heading, trying to hit this one to the southwest of us here. Not the easiest access. We turn right up here.
So we're gonna keep going past. So 2 more. This
Go
one and
past
one
this
more.
light. Then at the next one, turn right.
So at go past this one. The next light, we're gonna turn right.
Okay.
Woohoo, green!
At the light, turn right onto West State Highway 71 Service Road.
Don't want to get on the interstate.
I mean, to get to where we're going, I don't mind.
Yeah,
This one?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
In 1.3 miles, turn left onto State Highway 304.
Yeah, that will take us way up there, that way. So this one, if we get on the highway, that's why we're not taking that.
Oh, okay.
This one will take us
Doesn't
into
it go
this.
just south?
Yeah, so we're gonna go up to
Okay.
there.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that other one will take us directly through the center of this. Because this goes up and then out that way. Like you're going, I think, back towards like Austin.
Okay.
That'll take us out of this.
Nightmare traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Allow till
Until we turn, then we'll take a left.
this town's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be.
I know. It doesn't look that big on the map.
Yeah.
Radar.
At the next light, turn left.
Kind of got the sun in our eyes out here, folks, with a lot of spray up from all the trucks. Stand by for just a second.
At the light, use the middle 2 lanes to turn left onto State Highway 304. Turn left.
Boy, that sun is bright.
Off that, yeah, pavement.
With the rain coming down too, it's crazy.
Yeah, so that should take us straight into it.
And that road just continues that way.
Continues that way. Yep.
You see that? Yeah, radars.
So if
Okay, yep. We go down that way.
Yep. So if you zoom in, we will be on that road, and it takes us through. They're taking that too.
Okay. Sounds good.
So.
In 2.3 miles, the destination is on your right.
No, it isn't.
550.
I just needed a pin.
Right.
So, woo. There we go.
All right, guys, we're going to dive right into the supercell to our south. Is it still tornado warning?
Yep.
Still tornado warned storm. Going to take a southward turn and see if we can't avoid the hail core, but also try to intercept the area of circulation that's still.
We may end up coming straight into the circulation.
Yeah, it's still got a pretty good hook on it.
Yeah.
Pretty good tail.
It keeps kind of turning a little bit as it moves. Breaking, a large tornado is on the ground near Taylor, Texas. Yeah, a large tornado is on the ground near Taylor, Texas. Oh wow.
Pretty crazy.
Where's Taylor?
I'm not sure. It's a nice rainbow right there for sure.
Oh, right there. The second cell.
Yeah.
That one up there is almost like being wrapped.
I'm not for sure why these folks want to drive so slow in some rain. I mean, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Wave at them. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Supposed to drive friendly the Texas way, right?
Yeah.
Normally, if you got a car behind you, you pull over, you let them pass. That's kind of what's been happening, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, we're diving south, folks, right now.
Yeah, this road takes us straight into it. Literally into the circulation area.
Getting strong winds right now. Oh, there's a nice rainbow. Let's see if I can get a rainbow. Set up your camera.
Coming up on the tornado.
Really?
Yeah, just because of how it's actually kind of moving slow. Oh man, they're in a nice spot.
Oh, jeez.
Three-quarter inch tail.
That's not bad.
Not too bad.
You can deal with that. shot of a rainbow, babe. Check that out.
Yeah.
Be a pot of gold underneath there somewhere, right?
Right?
Double rainbow, actually a triple rainbow.
Is it really?
Yeah, I see 3 rainbows right here.
Woo. Kind of just some nice lightning too.
There's actually a rainbow reflecting off the road.
Oh, that's neat. Fortunately. Did it?
All right, guys, we're heading back in down to intercept the area of rotation here on the southern cell. Tornado-warned storm. Just what's it coming up to right here?
So we're just gonna follow it. Keep following it. It's gonna take us straight in.
Okay.
Right now.
What's that town right there?
Rosansky.
Rosanki?
I think so.
Rosanki?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go with it. Basically, we're pointed there.
It's a pretty wall. That's a pretty dark wall of
Water and
moisture, and I'm sure some hail in there as well.
yeah.
Looking at what's the size of that? What's it say when it's looking
About 3/4 inch.
at 3/4 inch hail? It's not too bad. So I'm more concerned about the area of rotation that's keeping this storm tornado warned. I don't know if there's been a
So there's that.
oh yeah, it looks like there's a tornado for sure with this system, folks. Just looking at the reflectivity, velocity radar.
Literally.
If we lose service, I will restart it. I don't think we will though. Seems like we're keeping up pretty good. I just hope my windshield wipers can keep up with this precipitation coming in here. And I think we're heading into the lightning as well, so. Tornado warned storm right here, guys. We're driving into, attempting to intercept the tornado before it intercepts us. Wow. Holy smokes, okay. Yeah. Look at the lightning above us. Heavy duty rain though, let me tell you, that's pretty crazy. We'll probably run into the hail. That's a good thing.
But then again, they may have just missed it. Getting that wind too.
FYI, we are driving a all-wheel vehicle, which kind of helps out in these conditions. I'm not speeding. I'm actually doing below the speed limit. So we are being safe. I know there's water on the road, but it also helps out having an all-wheel drive vehicle. Definitely helps out big time. We are on the southern cell, tornado warning storm. You guys can hear me. It's getting pretty bad right now. It's kind of crazy. Wow, holy smokes. Where's the velocity? Let's make sure we don't drive right into the tornado. Okay, oh, here we go. Get some good light. A lot of lightning right now.
Serious motion, and we keep looking at straight line winds, and we'll know we're getting closer to circulation.
Okay, that was a major bolt.